Hello, I just landed in Puerto Rico and I'm staying at this cute little hotel. I was going to do some work, but I just got availability for a surf lesson, and I learned how to surf in Portugal about 2 years ago, and I have been dying to do it ever since. It's been such a long time, but I felt like it was such a rush. I also gave myself a blowout yesterday that is going to be completely ruined by spending time in the water, but I'm honestly not mad. Obviously that was one of my goals while I was here, was to surf and just like have a day for myself, so I'm really happy that I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna check into my room, grab some breakfast, and then go for my surf lesson. I'm fully ready for my surf lesson. I'm not gonna wear makeup. I'm just gonna run out of the house and quickly grab some breakfast before I go. I'm super excited. I googled and it said the waves weren't amazing right now, but honestly I'm willing to just give it a try and see how things go. So yeah, let's go eat some omelets and try to surf again. One thing I forget about tropical environments is that there are always literal chickens running around. It's not something that I'm used to. I just was crossing the road and I saw a teeny tiny chicken just nesting in front of a grate. I was like, what the heck? It was so disorienting. It seems like my quest for coffee will not be fulfilled, so I'm just gonna walk around and head to the beach until it's time for my surf lesson. I have about 45 minutes, and now I'm kind of sad because I was rushing for no reason, so maybe I will try to find a coffee, but I looked on Google, there was no place nearby with oat milk, so I kind of feel like it's a lost cause, but I may not give up just yet. Body is absolutely battered, but I'm not mad about it. It's such a beautiful day and the waves were not bad. I think I probably talked about this, but I did my first surfing lesson a couple years ago, so this was basically brand new and it felt amazing. Like I don't know, it felt really good to just be in the water and try something new and get up on a board and scrape my knees. But I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be near the ocean. The beach is completely empty. There's just a few more surfers out and a couple like jet skiers and stuff like that. So it's really nice to just be out here. I might go for a swim in a little bit, but I'm just kind of resting. About the first shower post beach when you're getting ready for dinner and how it just hits different. I feel like that's what I'm experiencing right now. I am so just drained and dehydrated, but also I feel so mentally well rested and just full of energy and high spirits that I'm just super excited to be going out to dinner. I've also never really done a solo trip before, so even though this isn't exactly a solo trip, because I have a couple days to myself, it definitely feels like it. So it's very, very, very exciting. I feel like the whole world is ahead of me. I really wanted to stay at the beach until sunset, but my phone was legitimately at like 6%, and I was like, I don't even know where my Airbnb is. I have to get out of here. So naturally, I got out of there and I came back, I super quickly showered, and now I'm going to go grab a quick dinner. Honestly, not super hungry, but I fear that I may get hungry later. So I'm just gonna grab a quick burrito. What I really want is a smoothie. So I'm gonna grab a burrito and a smoothie. And I think that will be my perfect evening. I'm gonna take my book. I think I got so tan that my foundation doesn't even work on me anymore. And I just bought it like a month ago because my old foundation didn't work on me anymore. So now I am just going to hope for the best because I do have this engagement party and I don't want to look crazy in photos. Last time I was in Puerto Rico was about 4 years ago, and 4 years ago I was in a really weird place in my life. Wow, that was actually 5 years ago. I was here in Puerto Rico in December of 2019, and I was in a really weird place in my life. I had no direction, and like I had like 2 friends maybe. I think that would even be generous. And now I'm here for my literal friend's engagement party, which is such a crazy switch up. Like so much can change in 5 years. Like when I tell you I hit rock bottom last time I was in Puerto Rico, it's so nice to be in a different headspace. I feel like I'm in a very transitory period in my life. So I feel like a lot of changes are coming, big things are gonna happen, and I feel like this is a perfect little getaway / reset to welcome in all of those changes. During my surfing lesson today, I went through like a lot of meditation and grounding exercises. It was a private lesson. I obviously don't know anyone, so I can't do group lessons. And it felt good spiritually to kind of hear those affirmations that a lot of my personal setbacks and roadblocks are just in my own head, and they are not as big as I think they are. And I think that's some really valuable advice, is just that a lot of struggles that you face are more just in your head. Obviously that's excluding like big things that you can't control, but at the end of the day, like what you can control is how you view it, right? So even like taking a look at the waves, like I can't control how big or small a wave is, or like if the wave suddenly like stops halfway through, or like it just like another one takes over and then I'm suddenly like face planting into the water. But what I can do is I can just think, okay, like whether or not I succeed in this wave, it's just a part of life. It's just what's gonna happen. It's part of the process of learning how to surf, and it's something that I should welcome. So yeah, that's something that's like really exciting for me. It's just kind of getting into that. I was telling someone recently, I am not someone that naturally has a growth mindset. I think I have a pretty fixed mindset. It takes me failing probably like 6 or 7 times in a task to develop that growth mindset, and from there I'm able to do things more easily. So he, like even my instructor today, he was like, you literally fell in the water like 6 times before you were able to like get up on the board, and then after that you got up for every single wave, except for like 1 or 2 where I fell over obviously. But it was just like, I feel like for me, once I hit rock bottom, my confidence is just like, okay, like I can only go up from here, right? And then I end up succeeding, but I have to really let myself feel and hit rock bottom and just not feel good about myself, and then I can succeed. I don't know what that says about me, because I have a pretty fixed mindset, and then each failure I take so hard. I'm like, oh my god, this failure is so embarrassing. I can't believe this happened to me. I don't know why I did this. Like I'm not good enough for whatever it is I'm trying to face. Then once I hit 6 or 7 of those like monumental failures, I'm like, okay, this is embarrassing. Like you need to turn this around. Like it really can't get much worse than this. You just gotta improve. So sorry, that was kind of a tangent. Yeah, that's just kind of what I've been thinking about, is like my mindset when I was here for the first time and how my life really changed after I came here. And I don't know, I'm hoping for some more radical change in my life, if that's crazy. Like I really just want better things to come my way, and like I don't want to seem ungrateful. Like I do have really good things in my way, especially in comparison to like how I used to be. Like my life is on a complete up, It's just I am kind of bored. I'm just a little bored. I'm ready for the next thing. And I think that being here is like the perfect reset. All right, enough talking. Let's go eat. I'm officially starving now. Yesterday because even though there's a closer beach, that one is really empty, and I think the one closer to me is a little bit more touristy, which isn't necessarily what I'm looking for right now. I kind of just want to chill and swim and just like have a day. I don't know if this is just me, but I'm Pakistani, and I think that all Puerto Ricans look Pakistani, especially the girls. I think some guys don't look that Pakistani, but I think some guys look extremely Pakistani, and I don't know if I look Puerto Rican or like some kind of Latina, but everyone starts in Spanish when they're talking to me, and then they switch into English embarrassingly fast. And I'm kind of embarrassed because I know some Spanish, but it's obviously fading a little bit because I don't use it as much. And I really want to be like, no, like talk to me in Spanish. Like I want to struggle, but I don't want to like offend anyone. So I just switch into English. And like the thing is, like everyone in Puerto Rico speaks English and Spanish, so it's more just a skill issue on my end rather than like an actual blocker. I want to work on my Spanish more, but everyone just switches into English, and that's kind of my sign that maybe I just need to give up for now. I don't know. A smoothie, and now I'm headed back to the hotel. I got acai, celery, spinach, pineapple, and ginger, and I think a few other things. The acai in this is so strong, but honestly it tastes amazing and it's super refreshing. I just spent like the entire day at the beach, so now I just want to like chill, clean up, maybe get some food. But yeah, we'll see where the night takes us. So I experienced a moment of gluttony, and I went to the same place that I got dinner from yesterday, and I picked up 2 tacos. Look at how freaking good these look. I was so excited and so hungry that I was like, okay, you know what? I need some protein. Let me just stop and pick up some tacos. So I have my juice and I have my tacos, and I'm so excited to munch. Like, oh, dude, I don't know if I said yesterday, but I got tacos and I got a burrito. I polished off the burrito, like the leftovers, during lunch today, and now I'm about to absolutely destroy these little tacos. I'm so excited. You know what, let me put on the other sauce too. I honestly don't believe in going to the same place twice on vacation unless it's a coffee shop, but the food, I was just really thinking about these steak tacos. Like, oh my god, I'm just so excited right now, guys. Bon appetit. I have about 15 minutes to get ready and not look like a zombie anymore. I think it's just the lighting. I don't know why I look so rough right now. Anyways, I'm meeting my friends for dinner. Everyone is finally in San Juan, so the solo traveling part of my trip is officially over. I might try to get in a morning surf class if I'm able to. I'm kind of on the fence. I don't think anything is happening before like 10 a.m. today or 10 a.m. tomorrow. My other friends are landing exactly at 10 and we're pretty close to the airport. We're about like 5-10 minutes away. I'm excited to do things and see people and not be scared to talk to people anymore. When I'm alone and people come up to me in public, I genuinely get so scared. I pretend not to be able to speak English or Spanish. I'm just like, please don't talk to me. I don't know what your intentions are. And I like freak out, which is probably bad. Like I should probably get better at talking to strangers, but I feel like it's just like been ingrained in my head that like stranger danger, and I just am not comfortable with talking to strangers. Honestly, this weekend has been so relaxing. I've just been having a good time just being here in PR, and it feels like Miami but chill. It just feels like a super chill town and chill lifestyle. So it's nice that I'm just relaxing. The thing that I will say is that the ocean feels very different here. The waves feel a lot choppier, and I don't know if it's just me, but the water feels so much saltier. Like the saltiness literally burns my nose, which is kind of weird because I have never felt like the water is salty in Miami. I'm sure there is a scientific reason for that, but I have just never felt like the water is alarmingly salty in Miami. And over here, I'm like I'm literally dying every time water goes up my nose, and I'm like, okay, like I need to take a little breather from the ocean, and then I can get back in, but it's not instantaneous at all whatsoever. Apparently we might go out tonight, so I'm very excited to see what is going on. I have been too scared to go out past sunset by myself. Like that's why I was eating like it was my last meal yesterday, because I was just like, okay, like I just want to get back and I want to be tucked into bed and just in the comfort of my own hotel with my deadbolt. And it feels, the thing is, it's very safe here. There's no reason for me to be so like anxious right now, but it's my first time ever solo traveling, so I feel like that probably plays a part in it. I've done like day trips and stuff like that before, and those aren't scary to me at all. Okay, I'm gonna pop on a little bit of mascara and a tiny bit of eyeliner. I'm gonna pop a little in my corners. One more step, the lippy. I'm gonna fix up my hair really quickly, and then I'm gonna call my Uber and get the heck out of here.